Well, hello and welcome to another Scale Model Ninja. Today I am doing a video on what I'm building next. In a minute I'll go through what's in the box and then go from there, and then this will be part of a video build that I will be doing on my live stream. So this will be going onto that. That's the Scale Model Ninja channel. So yeah. So shall we get onto it? It's the Arrow Shackleton 172nd Revell Shackleton MR3. So kit number is 04101, and for some reason I've got the love for the old Shackleton, so I've actually been up in one a long time ago when they were flying them around, and they used to come in and visit into Gibraltar. So a good aircraft to be. So we'll open the box and we'll see what's in it. Now, this is a school level of 4, and yeah, it's a fairly straightforward kit. The bag's all still sealed, but it looks like a lot of it is off the screw, sadly. So that's going to make it a bit more interesting to build. But even so, it's one of the older releases. I think this is yep, it's a Revell Germany one. So they're usually a bit better than the American ones, I think. So you don't seem to get so much flash, even if it is an old kit. Now, we'll look at the instructions first before we carry on with that. So I'm going to have to take it out and bag up all the loose bits. So, yeah, good old musty paper. We're lucky that the instructions, well, the decal, sorry, I should say, are in very good condition. So there's no cracking on them, and again, generally fairly standard for Revell. They are usually really good decals. I'm not sure which variant I'm going to be doing, but I'll probably be going on the lines of the let's see, I'll do the XF730. I think just to be trying that one, I think. So we'll see anyway. But either one of them, really. But it's fairly standard for Revell for that age period. I mean, not sure what year this one come out. 97, there we go. But yeah, you get the usual spiel at the start, telling you all the insignias of what not to do and what to do. And again, as usual for Revell, instructions all pretty much clear, stated out, nice, clear, good pictures. So easy to understand. Lots of clear parts and everything to understand about it. Good layout or colour call out, I should say. Everything's sort of like labelled up which colours to paint it and what to do with it. It's not as detailed as for the interior as the Airfix variant, but you expect that from this. I think these are based on the old Frog models, I think, these ones. I can't remember now. Or it might have been the AW2. I think that might be for the Frog model. This one was actually one of their own molds or something like that. I'm not too sure on that one, so don't sort of cast me on that one. But yeah, it's a nice looking kit. It's fairly standard build throughout. So yeah, I'm quite interested in it. And with what makes it more sort of interesting to me is the fact that it's got the counter rotating props. So, and they do look as though they work independently as well. So that should be quite interesting to try and make sure I get that right without actually gluing them. So it'll be a bit of a task for that, I think. But yeah, I think that'll make it a bit more interesting. And I think it actually has movable flaps on this one as well. So yeah, something more to play at. Yes, it has got movable flaps and ailerons and everything. So yeah. Now with this being a tricycle one, which I mean by that is that the wheels, it hasn't got a tail wheel. it may well need nose weight. Now, I've just done this for the American Privateer, and I forgot to put the nose weight in, so it went and did like a takeoff nose like that. But now I managed to get the nose weight in by putting it in through the front undercarriage wheel base area. So I must remember to make sure I check that this time around. And I think, if anything, the undercarriage moves by the looks of it. Yeah, seems like it might do. So yeah, it's going to be quite an interesting build to see if I can get these things to actually work the way they're supposed to be on the model, just to be different. So we'll see. Now, I'm actually doing this build in conjunction with another modeler. He chose, because we got these both from the same auction, and he chose either the Airfix Merlin or the Shackleton, because he's more of a novice when it comes to this sort of model building than to actually building what he normally builds, which is I think Gundam and that sort of thing. So, and he's not as used to painting with brushes and everything like that. So we're going to be going, I'm going to go through it with him, because he's got I think it's the very same model, or he might have the MR2 actually, I think. So we'll see how we work it out between us, and then hopefully we can come up with some nice builds in the end. So that's the instruction. Now, the bag of bits. Now a quick look at this. So, lucky enough, it's still fully sealed, so I'm sort of like glad that it is, because it's with all the parts being loose in it, we may have had a few problems. Yeah, a bit of staining on some of the parts, like a bit of yellow staining here and there, but other than that, and tiny little bits of flash, but they shouldn't be too bad to clean up. But yeah, I mean, it's got raised panel lines, which aren't really a problem. I mean, yet you expect it from an older kit. Well, I do anyway, and I do build quite a few older kits. So yeah, as I said, we've got lots of loose parts laying around. So we'll bag all them up separately so they don't get lost now. I've opened the bag. Other than that, I think everything else generally looks extremely well. So we see how the body fits together. Nice, thick, chunky plastic, must admit. But yeah, other than that, I'd say it goes together without too many problems. There's a minor gap line, I think, but that will probably melt together when you glue it anyway. There are bits of holding it apart. But yeah, it's sort of like, get there, a piece of flash there, I think, at the edge there. Yeah, it is. So yeah, other than that, it's gonna look reasonably good. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, I'm used to working with older kits, so, and I have fun with them. Here we have, as I said, it's the tricycle wheel version. So you got the front wheel and two wheels in the engine bay, like the Privateer that I showed you a minute ago. And we'll see how it goes together. I mean, I can't see many fit issues, to be honest with you, but we'll see how it goes when it goes together. Right, but there I've got the clear sprue. I might have to give that a gloss glaze, I think. I've got a few scratches and everything, so I'll go with that, some clear gloss, some enamel gloss I should say, and that should hopefully then sort of bring that back up to nice, clear and shiny. From what I've seen so far, I mean, yeah, there's a bit of yellow staining, little bits of flash here and there. There's nothing that an experienced builder shouldn't be able to handle, really. But yeah, so as I said, there's lots of parts that have actually come off the sprues, and unlike the more modern Revell kits, they have a sprue layout with them. Yeah, this one doesn't have that, but it's, as I said, it's not got. Oh, there we go. A few more bits there. Okay. Put that to one side for a minute. But yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting build. I know one thing, I'll definitely enjoy it myself. I mean, I've been wanting to build another Shakespeare because, I mean, it's been a while since I built one, and that one I never actually finished, so it's still in the box to be finished. I think I got a bit worn out trying to do all the interior detail and painting it all in and doing odds and sods bits to them there. But yeah, so we've even got some little pilot dudes, very basic. I might see if I can find some better pilot dudes than that to go into him. Control comms there before we not lose them. But lucky enough, we've got lucky where the clear parts are all still attached to a sprue, which is good. It's now worse than trying to hunt around for the clear parts, especially if you need certain ones. So yeah, I think we've basically got everything here. Methinks. Let's get on. But yeah, it looks like everything's there. So we will have a bit more fun for that. So please stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the build. Bye for now.